Now, the events in Afghanistan on Thursday, regional affiliate of the Islamic State, ISIS-K, struck at the heart of Kabul, setting off an explosion outside the airport, another in a nearby hotel. The attacks killed dozens of Afghan civilians, at least 13 U.S. service members. But now, what does this mean for India? The government here is very concerned about these developments. Let's go across to Neeta for more on this. Neeta, tell us, what is the government here now thinking about, especially now that this other group, ISIS-K, seems to have gotten a strong foothold?
Gargi, since the time Kabul has been taken over by Taliban, series of meetings have taken place in various, departments, whether it's North Bloc, whether it's South Bloc, whether it's the Prime Minister's office or the National Security Council. Now the assessment of the government is, the rule, ideologically speaking, this new group, ISIS-K, wants to establish the rule of caliphate, and India obviously is there on their radar. That is the big worry as far as India is concerned. They are also saying they are trying to get a strong foothold in Afghanistan, and after that they are going to start exporting terrorism not only to Central Asia but also to India. These are the assessments of the government of India. But what is more worrying as in Indian context is that NIA has already registered many cases against ISIS in which many youngsters have gone abroad to fight their battle. In fact, many cases say that youngsters have gone to Syria, they have gone to Iraq, they have gone to southern Turkey also to fight their war, and there is a lot of traction in Mumbai also and even in Kerala. So if this reverse osmosis takes place, then some of these cells can get reactivated. That is what is the reading of the government, and that is their main worry. And as far as Pakistan is concerned, obviously there are linkages between ISK and also ISI also. They had started wooing ISK way back in 2016. Now they are getting results. In fact, the latest input suggests that the leadership of Jaish-e-Mohammed has, shifted to the borders of Kandahar. That is Helmand. Helmand is the area near to Kandahar where this Jaish-e-Mohammed leadership has shifted its base. Now, when these FATF meetings take place, Pakistan can easily say that none of these, terrorists, including Maulana Masood Azhar, are on their soil. In fact, Lashkar-e-Taiba leadership has also shifted its base to Kunar, which is in eastern Afghanistan. As far as these blasts are concerned, why these blasts took place yesterday and why did ISK took responsibility. The assessment of Indian government is that this ISK wants to demonstrate that Taliban, might be assuring that they are going to ensure security of people of Afghanistan, but they are unable to do so. And also they also want to say that they are only not the key players as far as Afghanistan is also concerned. In some way, there's this deadline which has been imposed of August 31st. In some way, they are trying to say to have some kind of presence in Afghanistan as far as America is concerned in this counter-terror operations, because even they want their stake as in Afghanistan, and that is why these blasts were planned by ISK in Kabul yesterday. Gargi?